Might as well. You're here.
Get you some. Get you some. All of this fantastic, wonderful man that you could only dream of. I'm better than anything you've ever dreamed of, I think. Yep. And I'm gonna take over Greenland.
Turning the camera now. No. Immediately no. Immediately no. It is so much food. I ate 2 of the lamb chops. Probably a quarter of my Brussels sprouts. Mind you, the Brussels sprouts, I rate them a 10. My lamb chops, they have like some kind of lemon or lime zest on them. 10. This is Provare in Chicago, off of Chicago Avenue. I definitely recommend it. Let's see what husband thinks about his meal. What you think about yours?
I thought it was great. I mean, it's toe up. It's toe all the way up. It's spicy. It's hot. I got the seafood trio. The pasta's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. I got a little bit of seafood. You know, they gave us really large shrimp, a couple little crabs, some scallops. You know.
Then you had to have your own lamb chop.
I had to have my own lamb chop. Lamb chops are worth coming for.
Yeah, they are.
Overall, though, this is super tasty. It's pretty spicy, though. You know, I done drank 2 of those cups of water. But I have not stopped eating, so, you know, strong, probably a strong 8.7-ish. 8.5-ish, you know.
Oh, you're not gonna give it 10? What's keeping you from giving it 10?
No, it ain't no 10. It's not no 10.
Ouch.
It's not no 10, but it's fired up.
Okay. I gave my lamb chop a 10. And my Brussels sprouts. Because I wanted to still be mindful of my calorie intake and my portions, because that's what I'm counting every day. Because your girl wouldn't have lost 120 plus pounds just eating everything, okay? Because the shot is not a silver bullet. You still have to do the work. You still have to exercise. You still have to monitor what you're eating. I would even say keep a food journal, just so you can kind of know, like, when you're exercising, what you ate that might have slowed you down a touch, you know what I'm saying? And what your body agrees with versus what it disagrees with. And so every day, I try to make sure that I have a protein and a vegetable. And so the initial pairing with the lamb chops, I think, was some kind of corn mash. But I switched that out to Brussels sprouts. I could taste the olive oil and butter and the Parmesan. And it's paired with a garlic aioli sauce, which I think with this sauce is good. And I'm a saucy kind of girl, okay? But it can stand alone. But again, the lamb chops have some kind of lemon zest on it. Tea, okay. I know what you talk about. Got me tripping on OP. You got me bumping, boy. You bring me so much joy. You got me open, boy. And I'ma say myself to you. They're playing some old school songs up in here. Like, for people around my age. I thought that based upon the parking, everything would be for the young folks.
Did it just turn from you?
The gimbal turned to you, actually.
It is highly attractive to me. The camera loves me.
Have mercy.
I mean, I can't blame it. I mean, you were talking about walking and, you know,
Old
being
people
short
stuff.
of breath, having a
I
walker
was
while you
not
do it, a little
talking about
cane.
short of breath. That was a long way to go. I am not a
used to
spring.
walk further going to church.
Mind you, I walk 4 miles every day.
Exactly. Why?
Your secrets. Okay, this butter cake. Let's talk about this butter cake.
It's crispy on the outside, highly fluffy on the inside. It's hot.
This butter cake will make me want to fight somebody. Just go and tap the chef and knock him out.
It's decent. It's
I don't know, boo. I don't know if you're able to handle a real star
Yeah, it is.
around you, like constantly taking all the attention from you, like constantly winning all the time. Like, I don't know if you can handle that.
Him winning is me winning.
So
Where's the money?
I quietly do things behind the scenes
Into my account.
because if I rise to my true stardom, you might melt.
Lies he tells.
You might
Lies
turn
you
into a
tell.
little sour piece of candy, and then all of your fans may not be able to see you. They'll only see me.
I'm powering off. That's all. Power off.
They party downstairs. Like, whatever that is down there, they hit.
That's 90s house. Dum, 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 dum. You don't remember that? Dum,
Yeah.
dum, dum. That's what that is.
They party.
Because I remember cookouts at my family's house.
I'm saying.
Back in the day, I think I was like 8. What a far cry, fam.
The
It ain't
90s
that
were the
far.
good times.
Ain't that far. I am a millennial. And they made such a big deal. They talking about millennials are turning 40, y'all. If we're alive, are we supposed to stay in our 20s, 30s? Still be treated like babies? Help me to understand that.
I think it'll be a little better. If it gets to 5,
But I'd rather be alive any day getting older than in the ground at my age and life stops. Pow pow to ageism, okay? Pow pow. So, final thoughts. The only issue I had,
it seems like a double.
no parking. I'm a woman of a certain age. I don't really walk it like that. I like valet.
That runs 4 miles a day.
Yes, I do run 4 miles a day. But when it comes down to service, customer service, I like to give my keys to the Jag to somebody else. They worry about it, and I worry about checking in.
Man, everything
Good.
was good, bro. Appreciate y'all stopping. Yes, sir. Anytime, brother. Anytime. This is what y'all gonna get, all right?
Yes,
Thank
sir, man.
you.
Blessings y'all way.
God
Man,
bless you.
Blessings
too.
your way, bro.
Thank you.
Hey.
Woo. Woo, it's cold. It's a cold Chicago Avenue, Chicago night. I can't do mud. And my coat is like long.
Man, stuff, boy.
Oh, child.
Shook up with me so hard.
It's cold out here.
It ain't no joke.
Yes,
He
it has
say
been
it's
cold.
beautiful out here. I told you it was nice out here for January.
But I love
this
Chicago.
This is how Chicago move, baby.
I love the city. I've always loved the city. There's nothing better than Chicago. But, and it doesn't matter where I've been in the U.S. This right here. Where's Miami? Oh my God. I'm like, where's my car?
Determine if you want to drive or not.
No, just want to get in the car. I need to hurry up and pull the car out. It's too cold for me. Oh, don't hit that car. Whew. Back in Beastown, Anthony. I still feel the willies for being cold.
In a quarter of a mile,
Not carding cool.
turn right on West Augusta Boulevard.
Turn these seats on. But let me tell you something. When it is cold like this in Chicago, you automatically gotta turn those heated seats on. That is an invention. God, the Holy Ghost touched someone. Do you hear me?
Turn right on West Augusta Boulevard.
And said, yo, make heated seats for my people, okay? And so what am I doing? I cut my seat on. He don't always have his seat on. I don't quite know why.
Because I love the cold.
I like to feel, it's something about, okay, so when I cut my seat
In a quarter of a mile,
and then they
turn
heat it
right on
and
North
the car real
Milwaukee
good.
Avenue. Then exit right to I-90, I-94 East Kennedy Expressway.
I be feeling good. Even when I'm driving, it just feels like a warm blanket, a warm hug. It feels like the car loves me. Are you feeling loved? I feel loved by God.
Turn
the
right
car,
on North Milwaukee
me.
Avenue.
I love
Then
me.
exit
And I
right
turn the heat
to
on.
I-90, I-94 East Kennedy Expressway.
And I had to remind myself, girl, don't you go to sleep in all this love.
Exit right to I-90, I-94
Let me show
East
y'all something.
Kennedy Expressway.
Yeah, they need to see this.
Can I make this? Look at that. Orange and green at the top of
That's
the
orange and blue,
Sears.
baby.
I'm sorry, yes, orange and blue.
Orange and blue, the Bears,
The
baby.
Bears at the top of the Sears Tower. Now, other people call it something else. I
In
think
1.3
the Willis
miles.
Tower or something like that.
Continue on I-90, I-94 East toward
But
Indiana. Next
Chicagoans-
exit 18th Street.
Especially us that are millennials and Gen X and boomers, right? We call it the Sears Tower. We didn't change up. Okay, we know who the original owners are. Now look at this. Look at this expressway. It's not as bad as it was getting here. Because getting here, I was like, what is wrong with y'all? Who raised y'all? Okay. They about to start that. Look at that. Brakes for what? We all speed, and you have to be the butt in the way to have your brakes on. The tunnel. Gotta love it. Gotta love all of this.
In half a mile, use the left 4 lanes to continue straight.
Of course, sir.
This ain't serious. Waze. This is Waze.
Waze is trash.
This is the unicorn.
Siri is the only reason for life.
I use Waze because Waze be like, slow down, there's a police. We're like, hey, thank you. Thank you. I need
Continue on
I
I-90,
needed that
I-94
warning.
East toward Indiana.
For
Next
all of us
exit
that
18th
obey
Street.
the traffic laws,
I
we don't
mean,
need
yeah,
that little unicorn.
I have a performance-based vehicle. Catch me if you can. Look at that. That is crazy. Mind y'all.
In 1.6 miles,
Beauty.
exit right to exit 53.
That
I-55 Stevenson
Chicago.
Expressway
Okay.
towards St. Louis Lake Shore Drive.
I don't know why the gimbal keeps turning that way, but turn that way. It's so amazing, right? Just love us from Chicago. And it doesn't matter where I've gone, all over the U.S. California, LA, I've been there, loved it. The only thing we don't have is mountains. But we got the big city feel. Y'all see this expressway. The expressway is just as crazy as the 405. I'm thinking the Dan Ryan and all of this. This isn't the Dan Ryan. The Dan Ryan is actually going in the opposite direction. We're actually headed towards the Obama Highway, the expressway. I think we might be a touch crazier than a 405. But folks are just zipping down the mountains. That's the difference. Like, if you're not used to zipping down mountains, because we don't got mountains, but we have the Lake Michigan, so we got the beach
In half
feel.
a mile, use the right 2 lanes to exit right.
We got the city feel. See, we're about to head on to, they still got it as the Stevenson up there, but it's actually the Obama Expressway when you're going south on I-55, which we're headed towards our house, our home, in the cornfields. Need I say more?
Exit right to exit 53. I-55, Stevenson Expressway towards St. Louis, Lake Shore Drive.
Look.
I should have took them around the city.
Oh, no.
You ready to go home? You're like, oh no.
I can't take another thing else.
Stay to the right to I-55 south towards St.
Overwhelmed by the
Louis.
fool. Ooh, these people don't hit his brakes for what? For what? Ooh, zoom out. So yeah.
In 0.2 miles, use the right 2 lanes to stay to the right.
We out here, but I want to go back in.
Stay to the right to I-55 south towards St. Louis.
I'm an inside kind of girl. I like to go out though, but I like to go out when it's not cold. Let me preface that. I like to go out when it's not cold. Huh? When it's about 50 degrees. A little overcast. That's when I like to go outside. Yeah, it'd be a vampire, but that's when I like to be outside. Then when it gets super hot in Chicago, because they call it the Windy City, right?
Ain't no wind up there.
It was windy a couple days ago. I don't know what you talking about. That day was like, oh, it's like, what is this?
It was a bit windy. We get it from time to time.
But I don't like that extra heat. Like, we're known for being cold. We're known for being the windy city.
Continue straight for 34.2 miles to exit 257, US 30,
Yeah, turn that
Aurora, Joliet.
Yeah, I'm about to turn her off because, girl, we know where we're going from here. But we actually have extreme heat summers. It feels like the sun is spanking you with every glare. It feels like nakedness should be legal. Because I think this past summer we got up to 115. Like, it's normal for us to get to 105, 102. But 115 was unusual, okay? I was like, the outside will not see me. We will not meet today. Or any other day we're past 100. Okay? Because it was, what day was it I was taking? It was like around the time I was taking my son, Josiah. He's 18 now. So last year he was graduating for high school. And look, sidebar. Do I look like I should have an 18-year-old? But I'm taking him to get his hair cut for prom. And it was hot that day. It was so hot that the heat was getting to the car even though I had the air conditioner on. And we all had our cool seats on. I was like, what is this? No, we don't like all that. No, what is it? We don't do that. We don't do that. Okay? So I don't like heat like that here, but I don't like the cold either. There has to be a perfect medium. Like for me, 50 to about 75, comfortable. I thrive in that space. Everything else is like, what are we doing? What are we doing here? out that back window. I know ain't nobody in a doggone. Oh, he has a low rider, so he must have straight piped his car. Cause I'm like, that's not my car. I know ain't nobody in no dog.
Sounds like
Yeah, mine sound like a beast. I thought it was a motorcycle. Like, I know ain't nobody outside on a motorcycle right now.
I mean, the streets are clear. It's beautiful outside. It's probably 40 degrees outside.
I would not.
You wearing a hoodie or a quick jacket?
Now this is actually kind of heavy. So this jacket, y'all, is from Naked Wardrobe. I saw it on Fumi Ford. This is a jacket I was talking about in the Shein try-on haul. I could not resist this coat. Okay, so it's like it's wool, but it's heavy. The inside, the interior must be polyester, some kind of polyester cotton blend. But it's heavy and light at the same time, and it goes all the way down to my ankles. I will say I am, according to the doctors, they're saying 5'2.5". I'm gonna say I'm 5'3". So I'm 5'3", and it goes all the way down to the ground. Okay, on me. Absolutely love this coat. It is fire. You see the sleeves is like big, and then it has a cinched waist, and it's super exaggerated. And I get stopped all the time about this coat. I literally just got stopped on my way out of Provare about this coat. And someone was like, "Oh my God, girl, I love your coat." I was like, and she had on a red beret and a red leather trench coat, and I was like, "Oh girl, I like yours too." Okay, so the fashion girlies, quiet as it is kept, we are in Chicago. Stop playing with us like we don't have nothing. And Chicago, please come with these better fashion weeks. Cause what was this last one? There, I said it. What was that? We need to be like on a level of New York, LA. Cause we are here and we ain't going nowhere, and we going to work so we can get fashion clothes and wear them. I don't have no other reason to go to work. That's my drive right there. Style, fashion. Make sure you understand when I step out, I step out. Okay. When my kids step out, they step out. You know, my kids have to have their little fit checks too. When my husband step out, he step out. We make sure of that. So we have to, Chicago, who I gotta talk to? Who we gotta deal with so we can be on that level? Cause I was so mad about Chicago Fashion Week this past September that I was just like, I ain't going. Matter of fact, somebody give me a ticket to New York Fashion Week. And here's the catch. Chicago is cleaner than New York. There.
Yeah, we're better.
There's not garbage on the street. Like literally, you will catch a ticket here. You will get that. So why in the world should I have to leave my domain to enjoy what I enjoy? Today is January 23rd. It's 5 a.m. and I'm here for surgery. I think this is the first time y'all seen me without makeup. You'll see me after the surgery. So this is the hysteroscopy, okay? A couple of videos ago, I was saying that I had horrible cramps. And that every woman needs to honor herself, advocate for herself. That kind of pain isn't normal. And so I'm hoping that I can actually save my uterus if I can. I read something that kind of freaked me out about what they do with them after hysterectomy. And I was just like, girl, I'm going to go to heaven with you, not you before me. And then I read what I was like, no. But I was like, I am proud of my body and everything she's done. Be right back. So I made it back home. This is still January 23rd, Friday, January 23rd, but it's now evening time. And the surgery went well. Dr. Sasha did the uterine endometrial resection, and I can't even pronounce this girl. IMTHSEOLEELE or something. Anyway, that where he went in to correct the issue from my C-section that was causing a lot of pain. This C-section child is 18 years old. It's my middle daughter. Love her with all the tea in China. Wouldn't do anything to replace the kid. But that C-section, or the doctor, would say the doctor, really did a number on me. Created the environment for adenomyosis. Hit that botch job. The medicine is still on me real bad. I'm so glad to be home. Like, they didn't have to keep me. I had to force my nose ring back in, so it's a little blood already. So I'm home. I'm in my own room. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my own bed. I got my TV on Tubi, okay? And my TV show came on. It was a prior filmed episode from around this time last year. I look tired. Look at all that. The anesthesia is still on your girl. Okay. The hospital room was very accommodating. The staff was very comfortable and made me comfortable and very accommodating. They had this machine, y'all, that connect to your hospital gown to make the hospital gown have heat in it. It's like having a heated seat. I loved it. Oh my gosh. I turned it up on high because your girl love heat, okay? The staff came in, made sure I was comfortable, brought me, afterwards water, ginger ale, stuff like that. You're thirsty? Yeah, I'm thirsty. Y'all told me not to eat that. I had a sip of water after I worked out to give y'all some urine. Because I'm going to give them any darn thing, okay? Because I sweated so horribly, or had sweated so good, okay, after my workout this morning from 3 to 4 a.m. that when I was like, ooh, my mouth is dry. So let me take a sip. Took a sip, so I was able to give them some urine. I guess they said, you're still childbearing age. That's cute, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But your girls' kids are like 18, 17, 12. We're not venturing down that road again. That's over. Gave them their sample, came back, changed my clothes. They put my clothes inside of a locker, child, where only my nurse had control over my locker. My husband kept my Coach Kiss-like bag with my computer and my camera and my phones, both my personal line and my ministry line. I should have did a fit check. Child, I had on this. I'm going to put it here in the video. My Russian Ushanka, or the fur trapper hat on, is black. It's big. It's powerful. It's extra. And I got two more. Okay, so I have a silver fox fur one, and I have a red fox fur. Ukrainian Ushanka, Russian Ushanka. They're beautiful hats, and they're in style right now. I will link them to my Amazon storefront. You can check them out, okay, and get you some. Get in this fashion. Get in this winter fashion, especially with how interesting. I'm going to say interesting. I'm not going to put a negative connotation on it, but how interesting this winter has been, okay? Last weekend when I took my husband out, it was 50 through the day. We got outside, it was like 20. So literally we ran to our car for our life, okay? And then this week it's below zero. But when I say I love Chicago, I love everything about her. She's an amazing city. She might be a little bipolar in the weather, you know what I'm saying? But amazing city, amazing people, cleanly. Everywhere you go, it's like Southern hospitality because people say hi. Everyone speaks. Rarely you get that rude person. It's like, I guess, Russian or something that they can't open any office and say, what's up? You know what I'm saying? But that's the norm here. And so when TV stations try to make it that 50 million people were killed, it's like, bro, don't listen to all of that. Number one, crime is down. Violent crime is down. And you might even get a hug from a random person on the street, a shake up. It's just like that here, okay? But she gets cold. And so I was running to my car. Got inside that beast, turned on my heated seats. Waited for my heat to kick on, you know what I'm saying? All of the things. Because I don't know how to use the app to remote control start my Jaguar. It's a story for another day. But back to the surgery. I digress. Quick 2.5. I digress. My doctor came in. He met with me. Explained the surgery. Anesthesiologist came in. Both of them came in, introduced themselves, and said, we're going to come back and get you in 5 minutes. And that's just what he did. They gave me a shot in my belly to make sure I don't get any blood clots. And they like, all right, let's go. And the goalness of it all, they put a mask on my face, said, all right, we're about to put this medicine in you. And baby, when I say I was waking up to cramping, it was like I never was in the operating room. It was that seamless. I woke up and said, I'm in a lot of pain. My uterus was cutting up, y'all. For a lack of better terms, my throat is still a little raspy because they dropped they intubated me to feed in the oxygen and the medicine to keep me asleep during surgery. So they said my voice would be like this for 24 to 48 hours. But they gave me medicine immediately when I said, hey, I am uncomfortable. My uterus is cutting up. She's hurt. She's down. They put it in my veins, watched me for about another hour after that. Let me go take a pee-pee, because the pee-pee was actually making me hurt worse, y'all. And they took me back to my room. I sat upright in my room for about an hour. Then they discharged me. And that was amazing, too. Okay, so I got discharged. I-55 going south to my house. It was a pothole or a dent in the street every 2 minutes. I never realized that I'm flying over potholes and unevenness in the street until today, when my uterus was compromised and the seat of my abdomen and my girly girl and my honey girl was aching. And there's nothing my husband could do about it. There's nothing anybody could do about it. So he's driving slowly, and it's just like dun, 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 and all of that. I'm a mess. Okay. Got back here. My husband made sure I had my pajamas on. I still got these bracelets. I'm gonna take them off. And I lay down. We watched Twilight. I fell asleep. Twilight was our thing back when it came out. And then I woke up. We watched Tony Braxton's movie on Lifetime. He wasn't man enough for me. Okay, it was a good movie. And now I'm just on Tubi, like, what y'all talking about? I guess this is the most sleep and rest I've gotten in a long time, even though I don't feel rested because the medicine is on me. But I'm usually up, okay? I'm usually active. And so this is a time where I get to slow the heck down, and that feels so cool, super cool. The hysteroscopy, uterine resection, or endometrial resection, and that hour that cleans up the stuff from C-sections. Very profound work the doctor did, because my adenomyosis and endometriosis have become just those two core morbidities functioning together. Horrible, okay, fam, horrible. I'm talking blood clots. I'm talking changing period, like the diaper kinds, every hour, 2 hours. Cramps that would wake me up out my sleep, had me sweating, had me sometimes crying. I remember one time they were striking so bad. that I started screaming for my husband. And when I slowed down, thought about it the next day, I chuckled because what he's supposed to do for me? Nauseous, vomiting because I'm in so much pain. Stomach running off. It was causing all kind of like weird stuff. And it's like I could feel the cramps rising all the way into like my floating ribs. Like, what kind of stuff is that? Striking down my legs, striking down my feet. It's in my feet. It's in my thighs. I'm 2 times, in swelling and bloating. And so I'm very hopeful that this this handles that. If not, then I do have to get a hysterectomy. And the doctor did say that is the final cure. But I'm hoping that I can get past this like this. Because I read, girl, why when they take the hysterectomies, and see, I don't know why I did this to myself. I traumatized myself, okay, fam? They talking about when they take your uterus out, they pull it out through your vaginal crown. Look, I don't mind, new technology. They chop it up inside and they remove it. Take some out your vagina, take some out your sides. Right? I don't care about all that. And let's normalize talking about that because women's health is important. I'm going to get into that in a couple seconds too. And then they take it out 2 little other ports on your side. You know what I'm saying? Like on each side of your body. Laparoscopically. And it's supposed to be less invasive, but you will be in recovery pain. I mean, come on. You're losing an integral part of your body. It's kind of hammered in and keeps everything together in the abdominal region, which a lot of people do not know. The tendons and stuff like that hold the intestines in spot, holds the bladder and spot. And without that, everything kind of goes, kind of moves into that spot, but it's not as upheld as it should be. So some things start to atrophy inside your waist. But before I go, for today, because I am so sleepy, I am going back to sleep. I'm going to pop another Cetaphil throat lozenge. That's that Chicago coming out. And deal with that because I'm tired of that. It's just so annoying. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't mean to be like clearing my throat. It sounds so adverse. But this administration has gone as far as to remove studies for women's health care and to cut costs in insurance for women's health care. These same men that love to have sex with vagina is making it so that you don't have any research behind your vagina. And then the thing they put the money towards is infertility so you can have a family. That speaks volumes. That communicates to me that's all we're worth. That's all that uterus is worth. It's worth having babies, and that's it. Not it could have cancer. Not you could contract it, cervical cancer or precancerous cells from the very men you love. You know what I'm saying? Through HPV. It doesn't speak to ovarian cancer, breast cancer. All of that research needs to be put back. It needs to be funded. Women need to stand up and communicate about that. Harsh periods are not normal. Do not let medical gaslighting have you sit on cramps that make you lose. You can't wait. You can't go to work. You can't do anything. It steals from your life. You're sickly, like you got the flu or something. That's not normal. Don't let medical malpracticing into that space. Don't let medical gaslighting into that space. Don't let this government into that space. Does that make sense? Because someone I know, very dear, works for the United States government and said that all the websites cleared with anything that said women's health and data pertaining to women's health, women's research, women's health studies research removed from the White House, removed from Congress website because the Republicans deem it not important. I'm going to say that again. The Republicans deem it of non-importance. So you're not important. You do not matter. You and your womb do not matter. Maybe it might matter that you want a baby, and I'm not slighting any woman, because I always say Each woman has her own womb, and she does with it as she pleases. Period. On one hand, they'll attack women. Why doesn't she have children? She's prideful. She doesn't have children yet. How do you know there's not an infertility issue there? Or how do you know that she didn't work past her childbearing years? We only have a window to have kids, whereas men could be 100 years old and still cracking. I'm just saying. And you're trying to chase your career. You're trying to chase education. You're trying to get on your feet so that you can afford your kids, because kids are expensive. But then you get degraded and put down for not having children. Or in the case of one of my family videos here to watch on YouTube, one of my family video about to be one of y'all's favorite too, because we put up after the Amen with the Anthony. So it's me, my husband, and my kids, Josiah, Kai, and Maya. They're going to film their little pieces. We're going to film our family side, and we're going to post it, okay? Because everybody say our family is funny together. We are. But Maze Lee, I hope I said that right, Mazelee. There's a husband and wife, Alina Mays and Jolie, and I don't know what their last name is, okay? But they have a lot of children. God has given them a quiver full, you know what I'm saying? And that's good, because she could afford her kids. He could afford his kids. They take they take beautiful care of each child individually and collectively. No child should feel overlooked or unseen, because they make sure the babies are seen, okay? And they take care of their children. But now folks say, are y'all done having kids yet? I'm tired of seeing her pregnant. So on one hand, don't have no kids. It's a problem. On the other hand, have kids. We tired of seeing you pregnant. How does that work?
I'm sorry.
Get off of our wombs.
Please.